So folks, the final is calling us from Naples. In Italy, southern Italy, the final. So far in this tournament, we've been pretty confident eliminating 3 opponents as if it was nothing. Now, however, we probably have, well, we haven't checked yet, a somewhat tougher opponent. At the same time, it's also the 5th final we've had at a tournament. We've won 2, we've lost 2. The question is, what will the record look like in the end? 3-2 or 2-3? And at the same time, it's the last tournament at the beginner level that we'll ever play. If we take a look at the schedule for the next few weeks, we'll also be heading to Caserta in Italy. And from here on, we have tournaments at a higher level, Italy Grado, Italy Breccia, and we'll even go to Rome, and after that, we'll see what's next. These are the tournaments where the prize money isn't $7,500, sorry, euros, but 15,000 to 20,000. That so, and we're up against, attention drumroll. She's new, a local favorite, also from Italy, Gaia Record. I'll call her a local favorite. Gaia? I wasn't ready for that tongue twister. And she's not ranked very high in the world rankings, only at number 792, but surprisingly, if we look at the bracket, she made it all the way to the final. Gaia defeated her. In the opening round, she defeated Gaia, who is ranked 804 of the world rankings in 3 sets. After that, a very well-ranked Czech player, Jana Kowacka, in 3 sets. She used up a lot of stamina. After that, a Romanian player in 3 sets. She had to go to 3 sets every time. And now she's in the final. And that's obviously much more relaxed than what we had. We had 2 straight set wins in a row. And before that, even in the first round, it went over 2 sets, only once over 3. That was against the Russian, Yekaterina. But the 2 sets were much easier, though. On paper, we plaintiffs are the favorites. The opponent is a clever shot maker. Her style doesn't really suit us. Basically, she can play intelligent, competent shots from any position. She has hardly any weaknesses. She has one big weakness. That's her physical condition. Starting from the 3rd set, she has problems. Does she have the hammer symbol? I think so. They also have big forehand against big forehand. Let's play a bit more to the opponent's backhand. And we go for... In terms of playing style, let's go for a clever shot maker. For an aggressive baseline player. Back. That would be my suggestion. Should he do that? Let's take another look at what our opponent is capable of. Awesome. Very strong in attack. Also very strong on the counter-attack. She really can't do much. Also a good serve. We should... How can we crack them? Should we try to play as an aggressive baseline player, or should we keep attacking? Yes. Of course, that doesn't fit. Attack. Chad wants us to go on the attack. Nov Norman argues that we should consistently wrong foot them because he has poor stamina and will have to run more. That's a good argument. We can do both. We can wrong foot them and target the backhand at the same time, kind of both. Attack, or should we, style-wise, dear people, go on the attack, or should we go for Aggressive baseline player. There can only be one. Here we chase the opponent around the court from the baseline. No, pardon, I actually mean exactly aggressive baseline player. Here we run opponents around the court from the baseline. For that, we would need good stats in attack, body, and defense. Body, since we have to run often and for long periods. The opponent is weak physically, but we're not that strong there either. The chat isn't fully in agreement. We get another look at the opponent. She's good at attacking. And she's good at counterpunching. We'll try attacking. We'll try to play offensively today, but I'm not sure. I think in the end we did better against clever hitters when we played from the back. But that strong forehand also worries me a bit. And she's actually weak in defense. We'll try attacking again. Let's think offensively based on our abilities. Also type DST in the chat. We're going for the attacker. She has a halfway decent serve. That means we'll set our tactics just like it says here. And we'll wrong foot the opponent and target the backhand equally. Wrong footing and backhand. Well, I'm not sure if it's the right decision. In the chat, it's 50-50 in the chat too. Some were shouting with great passion, attack, 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 and others with equal determination wanted us to make them run.
First set.
The tactic is clear. Let's go to the settings. First, let's focus on motivation. Turn it up. Final in Naples. A comfortable first point. Yes, that looked confident too. Well, at least on the first one on our own serve, it's good that we finally went on the attack. We'll see how it goes on the opponent's serve later. The first Steffi chance in the chat. A clean 40 love.
40.
Very weak drop shot rating. Wow.
Game. First game.
A smash in that situation isn't a given. First service game for Gaia, the Italian. Once again, one of those killer cross-court backhand shots from our Steffi, which have impressed me incredibly throughout the whole tournament.
30-15. Fault. Second serve. 40-15.
2 game points for Gaia.
Game. 1 game all.
Let's pay attention to whether it's smart that we're playing so many balls to Gaia's backhand. How often Steffi does that, and if it works. Now we're on the backhand illegally. That's a really bad sign.
Second service. 14.
Steffi with her first case of nerves early in the match. Her shots don't seem quite as powerful as usual, and she's down 0-40 on her own serve.
Fault. Second serve. Out. 15-40.
Steffi is worried. Almost an ace.
Out.
Steffi is playing a bit more conservatively than usual, in my opinion. Have I ever played tennis actively in a club? No.
Out. Deuce.
Steffi has defended all 3 break points. That should give her confidence, shouldn't it?
Fault. Second serve.
Good second serve. Taken over again. Whoa, I'm not sure if... Maybe we should have done the baseline duels after all.
2-1.
We dropped a point. That's really tough. 1-2 for Gaia.
15 love.
She's making us run now. I'm changing my tactics so I'm not targeting the backhand anymore.
Second service. 15 love.
Can our Steffi manage the rebreak? That would be so important. Not like that.
Second serve. Out. Main 30 o'clock. Second serve.
Yes. 40-30 increased intensity by 1. And we're allowing ourselves to focus. Motivation is now very high. Yes, you'll get it.
Wow.
Steffi has brought it back. Rebreak Steffi, bully Becker. Great.
15 love.
We're switching to relaxation. 30-15, that was important. Great joy for my North Mormon. Becker goes all out in video game mystery. And 2 game points for our Steffi. 2.
Service. Searchy.
That was a complete flop.
4-2 service.
Three games. Steffi is ahead with 3-2. Gaia is serving, and in the chat the topic of stamina is being discussed, whether we have a bit of an advantage, and they clearly have the better ones. You can see behind me on the right how short Gaia's stamina bar is. Game points for our Steffi. Steffi, Steffi, Steffi. Use game points to raise our intensity situationally. I would say especially during the Italian service games. Italian local player, local favorite here, Naples conditions. Yes, a clear love 40. I wouldn't invest anything there.
Game. 3 games.
Hit the bar, 3 legs.
Low.
Our opponent by now, enthusiastic. Uh-oh. Too short?
$15.30. Second serve. 30 o'clock.
30-all, close match.
Second.
Yes. That was, you could see that coming, that this exact shot was coming, which Steffi is really good at. Cross-court backhand smash. That too, excellent drop shot by Steffi. She took it 4-3 comfortably.
Second set.
Akira did some research, and the real Gaia is from Tuscany. So she's a northern Italian? Yes.
30.
Who knows if she will even be seen as a local favorite by the locals in India Pell?
Chi low.
Four legs. I'm not sure if all the players exist in real life, Tacticlos, but we did find some by Googling.
F series.
I'll speed things up a bit. From now on, 40 love Steffi, 3 game points. By now, everything is very balanced.
Service. 40-15.
With that setting, we continue to work on relaxation.
Now, 5 games to 4.
5 for Steffi, and Gaia under pressure for the first time. She has to hold her serve, otherwise Steffi would have won the set.
30 low.
She should also be stressed, standing behind me, but she must not show any sign of it. A double fault already. We're going to raise the intensity now. And let's switch to focus.
Let's go.
Well, not like that. 2 game points.
Foul, second serve.
Confident. If the score is tied, we switch back to relaxation. And for intensity, back to normal. Let's hope Steffi gets the job done like this too, but she must not be overlapped while doing so. Weak smash.
Out. Love 50.
15. Lala, we really need to step up the intensity. And focus again.
Out. 50.
15-30.
Foul.
Second week first. Stop the ball, but that one wasn't good. But it was enough. The answer wasn't good either. 30 balls, right?
Fouls, second serve.
Yes, overhead, easy, game point for Steffi. Almost an ace. Then this failed drop shot.
Drop shot. Advantage.
Game point.
Fault, second serve.
A lot of shots to the middle from Steffi. Easy for her opponent to pass her. But yes, break point for Gaia.
Fault, second serve. Stop ball, foul, stop. 6 games until the end.
Gaia has taken the 6-5 lead, and now Steffi is under pressure. She has to break back, otherwise that's it. With the first set.
15 love.
We invest in focus. It always gnaws at your relaxation and self-confidence and reduces them. $15. That must be bitter. That's such an easy ball. 30-15 Steffi. That looks good.
Second serve.
Yes, that's how you play winning tennis. 2 break points. Steffi bully Becker. I held my breath. Tie break. Steffi managed the re-break. Serving for the tie break. I would say let's play the tie break with full intensity. She's ahead 1-0. To win a tie break, you have to be at least 7 points ahead and have a minimum lead of 2 points. The points are counted from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The serves alternate. You always have 2 serves, then your opponent. Long rally.
Out.
Steffi makes the first mistake. 1-2.
Fault. Second serve.
Good second serve. Unfortunately, she deserved that, Steffi under pressure. Serving at 1-2, she should win both serves. Almost an ace. Forced error, 2 legs.
Foul. Second serve.
Good second serve. Completely failed drop shot. Mini break for Gaia, who serves at 3-2 from her perspective. And Steffi responds with a mini re-break to 3-all. Everything is even again. Excellent shot by Gaia. Now it's up to Steffi to hold her service games, but of course not with double faults. Warming up. 2 set points for Gaia.
Game.
She takes it right in the first one, and to be fair, she really dominated this tie-break. Almost from the very beginning. So she absolutely deserved to win this tie-break, there's no other way to put it. And now the question for us is whether we should change something in our strategy. What we can't change anymore is the fundamental style of play. We can't switch anymore from being an attacker to an aggressive baseline player. That's not going to work anymore. You can only do that before the start of the match, but what we could change are the finer points in the tactics. For example, we could say, I had already removed our plan to target the opponent's backhand. These are basic things that fit well with our settings and our playing style. We'll leave all that as it is. Let's take a look at the numbers. 6 aces. She hit 6 aces, wow. Unusually weak on our side that we only won 65 of our points on first serve. That number is usually much, much higher. And on second serve, it was only 42%. So that's a major problem. She hits more forehand winners than backhand winners, but her backhand is strong too. Less risk is being taken on this serve. On our own serve. Yes, but the opponent can also, I would interpret it more as that we should take even more risks on our serve. Because the more we take risks, the higher the chance that if we have a successful serve, the game will go to us. That would at most change the percentage of how often our serve succeeds, but not the percentage of how often the opponent's return works. I wouldn't go for more safety. We, via Bartel writes, the only hope is in the opponent's stamina. In hindsight, I would say that in the 50-50 decision, we play as an attacker or as an aggressive baseline player. Looking back, I would have made the other decision, but we have to live with our decisions, not just in tennis. ARD intensity normal. We're addressing self-confidence, which has really suffered.
Second set. 4 second sets.
ARD on behalf of Funk, thank you very much.
Second service. Function Lao.
Gaja, with the momentum from winning the tiebreak, is currently highly focused.
Out. Hits. 30-15. 4-second sets. ARD text. 40-15.
However, she should still land her first serve. Our Steffi is angry. First, we're building up confidence.
First game. Second set.
Good second serve, Steffi.
15 love.
Let's speed up a bit. Steffi is playing confidently. 40-15.
4 sets.
Yes. Confident, relaxed, over the head, the overhead shot. 1-all. Second chat asked if there is such a thing as momentum, for example, if you play better or more confidently after winning a set. So, Sutif, doesn't the game allow us to look into its computational guts? But I think so, generally speaking.
4-second sets. Out. Love. Sets.
30 love, Steffi. I'm stepping on the gas. Break point for Gaia. Oh no, an early break. 2-1, that's tough.
4 sets.
Steffi is 1 set behind and has to win both of the remaining sets. Otherwise, that's it for her here.
Love 15. 4-second sets. 15-0. $30-15.
Well, I don't know how you see it. I have the impression that Steffi loses a lot of points because she doesn't go to the net successfully at all.
40-15.
And then the ball is placed in the corners, in contrast to where Steffi is currently positioned. And if that's correct, 4 sets, then that's something we can't really influence through playing style, whether as an attacker or an aggressive baseline player. 40 min.
How? Advantage.
Again, another breakpoint.
4-second sets.
Yes, deuce, well defended.
Advantage.
Steffi serves for the game.
Late. 4 sets.
Game. Very nice. Games all. Games 2. That game was really on the edge. And it was absolutely vital for us that Steffi managed to do that.
Love 15. Second service. How? 13.
If everyone comes in later, we'll get a final in the Herpy. last junior tournament that Steffi is playing. After that, it's on to real tennis. She lost the first set. Now Steffi has 3 break points.
Out. 15.
She missed the first one. Maximum intensity.
Second service. Game.
Yes, she made the second one. Steffi managed to break and is now ahead in this set.
15 love.
After breaks. 3-2, Steffi serving.
4:15 p.m.
In the chat, people were speculating whether Gaia is starting to run out of steam. She's not in the best physical shape and has played a long tournament. Unlike us, she had many, many more matches that went to 3 games. She also isn't as physically skilled as us? Yeah.
40-15. Game.
4-2 Steffi.
Second set. Out. Love.
That was not well played by Gaia. She's rightfully annoyed with herself.
Fault. Love. 30.
We have a good sense of self-confidence by now. I'll push the emotions a bit. That's the anger we lose, which gives us more strength. But also more lack of precision. Steffi. 30-15, it was Gaia's serve. Yes. I think Gaia is starting to get shaky. Once again, 2 break points for our Steffi.
Second service. Out. 30.
Just barely out.
4-2 set.
Yes. They are still being judged. Good response from Steffi at the net. 5-2. That was the second break for Steffi.
15 love.
And now it looks like she's going to win. She just has to hold her own serve now. And just like that, she takes the second set. That would actually be surprisingly clear. 30 love. That wasn't a good shot. That one was much better. Steffi serves 3 set points. And she takes the first one. I wouldn't have thought that at the start of the second set. I was really getting nervous. I thought, no, the opponent is coming back. She's in it now. That went really surprisingly smoothly. Now there's a deciding set. We'll just display the second set and take note. How are the serves looking? By now we're lucky. That has improved dramatically. When we got our first serve in, we also won 73% of our points. When we got the second serve in, it was even 77%. The percentage is usually even lower than the first. That's really good. So that shows that Steffi is mentally in a better place again. We'll leave everything as it is and go into the deciding set.
Third set. Final set.
Fourth set. We acted as if we had no chance. We'll leave everything as it is.
$15.0. 30.15.
Yeah, can you maybe get a serve through?
40.15.
0.00020.
0.00.0020. Nachholjahr.
Yeah. Now let's see if the short pause throws Steffi off her game.
Fall, love.
15. A double fault could indicate that, or maybe our Steffi will pick up where she left off in the second set. Again, 0.30. I'll turn it up to intensity level 1.
Second service.
Very nice. She scores there. Still angry. Great first serve. Double fault in the...
Out. 15.
Very weak. Returned. 2 game points for Gaia, 2 break points. First one defended.
4. Second serve.
Good second serve. Really bad. Lost his first service game right away. 0-2. Gaia is in the lead. Third set. The decisive set, the one that matters now. The early break can help Gaia stabilize.
Out. Love 30.
But now Steffi is ahead 30 love again on Gaia's serve.
Out. Love.
3 break points for Steffi. Now it's getting exciting.
Second serve. Out. 15.
First break point wasted. Converted the second one. Steffi got the re-break. That was so important. The emotions have improved. She's no longer angry. Now we're moving into relaxation. She's not angry. Relaxation. Very relaxed. 30-0 Steffi. Wow.
40 low.
Lob failed. 3 game points for Steffi on her own serve. Things are rolling again. Very, very confident. 40-0 for Steffi. And just as a reminder, the breaks are tied.
Haupt 15-0.
On paper, the second set is even. But I have the feeling that the momentum at the moment was with our Steffi. Gaia feels that too. Double fault.
Vought. Second serve. Double fault.
Yes, 15-30. 30-15 Steffi.
Here, second service.
Wow. 40-15, 2 break points, Steffi.
Fault.
Weak first serve.
30, 40.
Weak second serve, but Steffi doesn't take advantage. 1 break point remains. Yes, again to the backhand. Topspin. Cannonball from our Steffi. She's ahead 3-2 on her own serve. She got the break. She turned the set around, which had started so badly for her, with a 0-2. Now she's ahead 3-2 and serving.
Out. 30, 50.
And now I'll venture to say we can't see the pulse of her opponent behind me, but you can see that she's stressed, that the composure is fading, but I'll say things don't look good for her composure.
Game.
Ace. That was all Bruce Assensort. 1 millimeter, a 1 millimeter ball. 4-2 Steffi.
15 love. That was Bruce's millimeter ball.
Whoa. One of the worst serves I've ever seen.
$15 all. $30-15.
What? Gaia is fighting? She hasn't given up the game yet. She has the serve, she has to hold her serve, otherwise it will get very, very tricky. It's 30 all.
Second service.
Steffi can't reach it left now. Good shot. Game point for the Italian.
Thank you very much.
Now Steffi is putting on the pressure, and again her killer cross-court backhand, 40 all.
Advantage. That's foul. Second service. Game. 4 games.
Yes, she downgraded it again. Steffi serves 4-3 on her own serve. She should hold her game again. She must. So she isn't pressured again. 15 love. A nail-biting atmosphere among the spectators in the app and also in the Twitch chat.
Second service. Let. Second service. Ace. Ace.
At that moment, he hit an ace. Another great first serve.
40-15.
Good return, then easily neutralized as well. 2 game points for Steffi. There. And now it's 5-3 for Steffi. In the deciding set, intensity goes up a notch.
Love. 15.
And we try, maybe with a bit of luck, we can force a break. If not, we'll still have a second chance afterwards. We don't invest everything, we just put in a bit more effort.
30-15. 40-15.
Gaia doesn't show any nerves at this moment. Rapjana, thank you for the 26 subscription. Shout out to you.
40-30.
1 more game point.
4. Second service. Game.
5-4. And now Steffi should hold her serve so she doesn't get broken back. That would be so tough. We're going for maximum intensity and we're going for focus. We're putting in everything we've got.
Second serve. 30 love.
30 love, Steffi. Steffi could win the match on her own serve.
4. Second serve. Out. 40 low.
3 match points. 3 match points for Steffi.
Game and set.
She converts the first one. Steffi falls to the ground. The Becker fist pump. And a little dance. Wonderful. Very nice. Cheers in the chat. And with that, Steffi has won 3 out of her 5 final appearances and lost twice. That record is okay. There she is, the winner. She wins with 6-7, 6-2, 6-4. And the last set reads closer than it actually was. It was close at the beginning when Gaia got an early break. But when Steffi immediately broke back, the set completely shifted in her favor again. That should also move her up in the world rankings. She gets another 247 experience points. There she is, the winner. And next it's from Italy to Caserta, which is 25 kilometers away. And basically she could have ridden there on a training ride with her bicycle. Instead she takes a business class flight. Nothing else is offered. A 25-kilometer business class flight for 40 euros. That's obviously a complete joke. Who flies 25 kilometers? And yes, on site she books the official tournament hotel. Now she has 21,000 bucks. Pretty arrogant indeed. We put a lot into investments, so we even get free money from time to time, and even free XP. Clay is optimal, indoor is optimal. If we choose a night court tournament, we should train beforehand. Great form values, positive form in all areas. Very consistent, great. Many We've reached the top 500, and for that we get an extra bonus of 110 XP. And here it comes, I'll save real quick. Nothing interesting is coming in. Something messed up. Let's see what it's about. Wonderful. Our first sponsorship offer is coming in. Sweet. Very, very nice.